Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Pisces' highest good. How is Pisces feeling in this first week of April 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with, or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Pisces is feeling, please. Ooh, right. The King of Cups reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. Now, let's talk about them if they were upright. This would be leaving the past behind. Swords are thoughts. They tend to be intrusive thoughts, but they're thoughts, and we leave that behind. With the Six of Swords, we get in the boot and we move on. The King of Cups is the ultimate empath. He's calm. The water's still around him. He's understanding of the actions of others. He heals well. He's patient, right? These are both reversed, so there's unfinished business. We're unhealed. We're unforgiving, and we haven't moved on. So Pisces is, I would say, angry or upset about something that's gone on. Page of Wands. Keen for a new adventure, though. So if it's a page, it's with someone new. You might be pissed off with the past, or not totally over the past, or you may feel scorned somehow, but you just want fresh energy, a new adventure. If it was the Ace of Wands, I'd say it was a rebirth with the same person, but it's a page, so it's with someone you don't really know too well yet. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that follows this one, which is, I would like to date someone with a view to a relationship. You know, if it goes well, I would like to invest time, money, and energy into this person. You're looking for new, and you may have, got your eye on someone already, or this could be something that's coming in the future. Right, they could be a Sagittarius, because they've got the major arcana for Sagittarius. It's the Temperance. You don't have to be there. With the Temperance, it's someone who's successfully managing their emotions. They're not overly angry. They're not overly upset. They're very level, okay? They're managing emotions really, really well. The Page of Swords with the Devil reversed. So the Page of Swords is someone who's watching and gathering information. Thank you for the likes, guys. Yeah, pages are trying to get more information. You see the chessboard here? It's trying to learn more about someone or something. Often on a page card, the page is, with a sword raised, and they have a shield, and they don't want to be confronted. They're trying to be inconspicuous. When the Devil's upright, I'd say that this person's watching obsessively. The Devil is the major for Capricorn, so we could have someone who's Capricorn, Sagittarius cusp, or it could just be, you know, that there's a release from the devil. There's a whatever your dark side is, if you're tempted to overly focus on a person and study them and watch the social media and keep reading their statuses and looking at the photos and sending them messages, it's codependency. And, you know, when the devil's reversed, we're released from that. So I think this person is managing their emotions really well. And they're not letting this get to them. They don't need to know everything that's going on with the person anymore. They don't feel the need to watch or, you know, study or track someone to know everything. It's more of a going with the flow or looking away because life's easier like that, you know, just not overly focusing on someone or something. Right, the Empress is coming out like, she's like the star guest this Sunday. We've got the Hierophant and the Empress, right? So many major arcana here. The Hierophant is the major for Taurus. The Empress is the major for Libra. Libra and Taurus as well can be applied to the Empress. So heavy Taurus, Libra, Capricorn and Sagittarius on this side. I don't think it's a Capricorn because the devil is reversed, so it's like release from the devil. Whatever the bad habit or codependency was, they've stopped that. They're managing their emotions well. The Hierophant is the teacher. It's someone who has acquired wisdom through experience in a 3D realm. Whereas the High Priestess is different. It's about trusting your intuition, your gut, having faith. It's a very spiritual card, the High Priestess. It's like, I believe that what's meant for me won't pass me by. I believe this is divinely guided. It's more of a divine connection. Hierophant is through my years on the planet in this 3D reality that I can touch and feel. I've built up experience, I've built up wisdom, and now I want to teach others. I'm able to teach others because I don't want them to make the same mistakes that I have. Okay, so the student becomes the teacher. The Empress is the creator. She's the ultimate creator. She's ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. She's attractive. She attracts others. She does not chase. She has all 4 queens. She's the Queen of Wands, you know, very sexy. The Queen of Swords, very intelligent. The Queen of Pentacles, very abundant, you know, self-sufficient, able to provide for others. Very material. What have I missed? The Queen of Cups, very understanding, nurturing. The ultimate nurturer, okay? If you think that she's physically pregnant, she's the mother. Yeah, she's the nurturer. So to get those two together upright is brilliant. A very like ultra wise person, very abundant person financially and love wise, very abundant. It's a bit intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit intimidating. You know how to pick them, Pisces. You picked a good one. If you're interested in this person, they're definitely someone to be with. Likely to be very good looking, very intelligent, very caring. And They're not stuck on anyone anymore. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Right, that is a massive clump of cards. Oh my goodness, right. The Page of Pentacles reversed is withdrawal of investment into something new. Queen of Wands, very Sagittarian energy. Fire energy, Wands are fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands can be the other man or the other woman in a third party dynamic. Doesn't have to be. It's your solar plexus activated. It's being seductive, assertive, goal orientated, you know, self-motivated. 9 of Cups, happy within oneself, very abundant. All the cups are overflowing. A Tower moment. This is in the outcome, guys. Towers are major change. It's the major for Aries. One of the can be associated with Aries, as well as the Emperor card. When the tower burns down, what replaces it is better. It could be like a new job, a new partner, moving to another country. It's major change. A life transformed, you know. 8 of Pentacles reversed is a lack of investment again. 6 of Cups reversed is, well, when the 6 of Cups is upright, it's a nostalgic energy between two people who've loved each other for many years and had a successful union for many years. That's reversed. So it seems like there's withdrawal. There's a Tower moment, and it could be someone becoming single, leaving a situation because of the Queen of Wands, because of a third party being exposed, or yeah, heartbreak. The 3 of Swords. The Hermit reversed, needing to do shadow work, needing to isolate. The Queen of Swords reversed is a divorce card. 5 of Pentacles, lack of love, lack of money. 3 of Pentacles reversed, division within a team or partnership. 7 of Pentacles reversed, not enough abundance acquired. Lack of reflection or lack of growth in reflection. Wow. There's going to be the end of a... The 4 of Wands is a marriage. It's two people. If it's not marriage, it's two people living together for many, many years. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting that. Are you going through a divorce, Pisces? Maybe this person's also going through a divorce or separation. I think they're new energy, though. I don't see this as the person you're leaving. Someone's getting divorced or separated. Fours are numbers of stability. It's 4 legs to a chair, 4 walls to a house, a very public, exclusive union that everyone, you know, in the town is aware of these two people being in union, whether it's long-term living situation, you know, super, super faithful to one another, or marriage. But we've got divorce cards, heartbreak, and withdrawal of investment, lack of growth. But it doesn't seem to go with what we've got on 2 sides here. That seems to be like, look at this, arguments, clashing, fighting, conflict of emotions internally or externally. That's in the outcome. Oh my goodness. The Wheel of Fortune upright, what's it with? The Page of Cups reversed. Well, the Page of Cups is like, can be an apology card. Or when someone's unapologetic and the wheel is upright, it's like, you know, moving on. Like, good riddance, you know, to bad rubbish kind of thing, like moving on for the better. Now I deserve, you know, good luck. The Wheel of Fortune is about having good luck when it's upright. After a period of bad luck or bad fortune, misfortune. So many major arcana, like. I'm going to clarify both sets of cards. I don't normally do that, but just feel like there's baggage on both sides here. Why the Devil reversed, please, for Pisces as person? Adrift, not willing to settle down or be responsible. Time to commit and put down roots. See, that must have been their dark side, was that they didn't like to commit. So they're not going to be non-committal anymore. What about Pisces? Why have they got the King of Cups reversed? Why a lack of empathy? And Six of Swords reversed, baggage, not moving on. Demanding, unrealistic expectations, high maintenance, diva. Ooh, someone getting rid of a diva spouse, whether that be a husband or a wife. They've had enough. They cannot be asked with that anymore. They want the Hierophant, they want the Empress. They want this person who appears to be very calm. They appear to be very abundant, free, you know, free-spirited. That's what they're attracted to. They're getting rid of this old marriage or old living situation because the person's way too demanding, way too high maintenance. They're unrealistic in their expectations. They're acting like a diva all the time, male or female. Let's get confessions from Pisces' person, the one that they wish to be with. You brought the life back into my life. Wow, they feel alive when they're with you. They get really excited. Yeah, life is more abundant for this person since meeting you, Pisces. Others are trying to tell me what to do. Okay, so they're really trying to manage their emotions despite other people getting involved. Can you accept me as I am? Okay, so they're a bit of a free spirit. They're not used to kind of being so settled, but they might be prepared to do it for you. I'm going through an awakening. They're becoming the Empress, okay? They may literally be a teacher or a mentor or someone who's an instructor, or they may have lived quite a life and have a lot of experience from traveling, having many relationships. They seem to have accrued a lot of experience wisdom from experience, yeah. They're a good option. They've got lots of savings, lots of money. They look good. They're a nurturer. They're calm. They're very forgiving. I'm avoiding our connection. Well, that was over the divorce cards with the heartbreak. So I think that's the outcome, that you're going to leave something you're unhappy in, Pisces, if that is the case. We're on hold, but I'm coming back for you. Okay, so stuff's got to get dealt with in a practical sense, because there's, you know, division of assets, division of certain conversations have to be had, arguments, you know, maybe fighting, I don't know. Stop pushing. I need to make my own choices. That's the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Cups reversed. So Page of Cups doesn't have to be an apology. It could just be an expression of emotions for someone. They're not ready to express emotions yet, but they're coming into a period of better times. That's going to be the outcome. When's this going to come together, please? For Pisces and the one that they seek. The Empress. Time's being delayed. Something's delayed this, okay? We're not getting a timing. It did say we're on hold and don't push me. I need to make my own choices. I'm avoiding our connection. So it's because it's either because you're saying that because you need to get free from a connection, or they need to. There's delays, okay, but it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Let's get you some advice, Pisces. Grizzly bear and power. I am indestructible. I honour my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. Okay, so this is about, there's abundance everywhere. Okay, so you will be right to move on to a new connection, Pisces. Magic happens when you most expect it, okay? So believe that this is going to be a beautiful thing, and it will be. And we did have the Wheel of Fortune in the outcome, and it was upright. Oh my goodness. Look, great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. You've literally had like 3 green lights there from Spirit, Pisces, to do the thing that you want to do, go towards that new person. So I hope this resonates with some people out there. If you enjoy the reading, if you like the way I do the readings, please give me a like, share the channel with other people that you think would enjoy it. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. I'm so glad I got through all the signs, because I was really late with the Pisces one this time, but I had parents' evening this week and my graduation and loads of stuff going on, so apologies for that being particularly late, but at least you got a fresh reading today. I'm going to clear these cards away. You're welcome to rewind and watch the other signs. You're welcome to look at the other lives. If you're looking for any of the other signs, they're in the other lives. I have to do about 3 per video before my phone runs out. I've got to mark books now. Yuck. least I got out for a walk today and the weather's beautiful. I'm very, very grateful for that. Went for a nice family walk, did my mum and dad lunch. They really enjoyed it, so that's really nice. Got my family coming over later. Right, take care guys, and I will see you in the next one.